Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bros, Jeremy and Bears.
Hola!
What's good?
Along with our cousin, Jofi.
Hi.
And our dad, Papa FOE.
Hey.
Bringing you a movie review of Captain America Civil War. Roll the clip.
In 1991, Bucky Barnes is tortured by Hydra before he's given his new mission to retrieve the super soldier serum. Mission report, December 16, 1991. 1 year after the events of Age of Ultron, the new Avengers, consisting of Captain America, Scarlet Witch, Falcon, and Black Widow, track fugitive Buck Rumlow, who goes by Crossbones, to Lagos. The team tries to prevent him from getting his hands on a biochemical weapon from a lab there. They dispatch most of his men after an intense chase, and Steve confronts Rumlow. Steve defeats Rumlow, who taunts him about Bucky. Distracted, Steve is nearly killed by Rumlow, who detonates a bomb embedded in his suit. Wanda contains the blast, but it ends up killing multiple civilians, some who are Wakandan humanitarian workers, in a building she accidentally launches him at. U.S. Secretary of State Thaddeus Ross, aka Red Hulk, informs the Avengers that the UN is preparing to pass the Sokovia Accords, which will establish a UN panel to oversee and control the team. The team is divided. Tony supports the Accords because of his role in Ultron's creation and Sokovia's destruction, while Steve has more faith in his own judgment than that of the government. He leaves when he is notified of Peggy's death. Steve, Sharon, Sam, and Natasha are in attendance. Rip Peggy. Sad Steve. Natasha attends a conference in Vienna, where the Accords are to be ratified when a bomb kills King T'Chaka of Wakanda. Security footage indicates that the bomber is Bucky, whom T'Chaka's son, T'Challa, vows to kill. With help from Sharon Carter, who tells him of Bucky's whereabouts and the government's intentions to kill him, Steve goes to bring Bucky in himself. Steve and Sam track Bucky to Bucharest, where they attempt to protect him from the authorities. Steve and Bucky fight their way out of his apartment, but Bucky is attacked by T'Challa donning his Black Panther suit. The three lead the authorities on an epic foot chase, but they are ultimately arrested by them and Rhodey. Helmut Zemo tracks down and kills Bucky's old Hydra handler, stealing a book containing the trigger words that activates Bucky's brainwashing. Infiltrating the facility where Team Cap and Bucky are held, Zemo recites the words to make Bucky obey him. He brainwashes him, then sends him on a rampage to cover his own escape. Bucky easily overpowers Tony, Natasha, and Sharon, but is held at bay by T'Challa. Steve stops Bucky from taking off in a helicopter and sneaks him away. When Bucky comes to, he explains to Steve and Sam that Zemo is the real Vienna bomber and wanted the location of the Siberian Hydra base, where other brainwashed Winter soldiers are being kept in cryogenic stasis. Unwilling to wait for the authorization to apprehend Zemo, Steve and Sam go rogue. Steve and Sharon, bow chicka wow wow, recruiting Wanda, Clint, and Scott Lang to their cause. With Ross's permission, Tony assembles a team composed of Natasha, T'Challa, Rhodey, Vision, and Peter Parker to capture the Renegades. Team Iron Man intercepts Team Cap at Leipzig Airport, where they fight Cap versus Black Panther, War Machine, Iron Man, and Spidey. Bucky versus Black Panther. Hawkeye and Ant-Man team up. Hawkeye versus Natasha, Vision, and Black Panther. Bucky and Falcon versus Spider-Man. Red Wing wins. Ant-Man versus Natasha. Giant Man versus everyone. Spider-Man takes down Giant Man. Wanda owns everybody. Vision thinks there's friendly fire. Scott becomes Giant Man to give Steve and Bucky time to escape. Natasha allows them both to escape by holding T'Challa back. The rest of Team Cap is captured and detained at the Raft prison, while Rhodey is partially paralyzed after being inadvertently shot down by Vision. Natasha exiles herself, and Tony discovers evidence that Bucky was framed by Zemo. He goes to the Raft and convinces Sam to give him Steve's destination. Without informing Ross, Tony goes to the Siberian Hydra facility and strikes a truce with Steve and Bucky, unaware that they were secretly followed by T'Challa. They discover that the other super soldiers have been killed by Zemo, who shows them footage from Hydra's archive. It reveals that Bucky killed Tony's parents during his mission in 1991. Mission report, December 16, 1991. Enraged that Steve kept this from him, Tony turns on them both, dismembering Bucky's robotic arm in the battle. Steve disables Tony's armor and defeats him, then departs with Bucky, leaving his shield behind. Satisfied that he has avenged his family's death in Sokovia by fracturing the Avengers, Zemo attempts suicide, but T'Challa stops him and he is taken to authorities. In the aftermath, Tony provides Rhodey with exoskeletal leg braces that allows him to walk again, while Steve breaks his allies out of the raft. Bucky, granted asylum in Wakanda, chooses to return to cryogenic sleep until a cure for his brainwashing is found. Peter Parker tests out a new gadget. Spider-Man Homecoming, Guardians Volume 2, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Inhumans, Namor, Secret Avengers, Doctor Strange, The Defenders, Guardians, Infinity Gauntlets, Infinity Wars. Hashtag give Cap a boyfriend. Hashtag Cap hails Hydra. Epic Stan Lee cameo. Tony Stank. Boom.
So one sentence. We'll go around with the newbies first. Yeah, Ati Jofi first. One sentence.
Spider-Man is such a cutie bear.
You, what you thought about the movie?
It was real good. Adam, is it Adam?
Ant-Man.
No, Ant-Man, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know my doggone, anyway. Yeah, he's real good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I like Ant-Man. Yep. You like to
Interview.
do it big all the time.
You're here to hear from them. So, back to the normal podcast. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, what's your sentence?
Divided we fall.
Damn,
The whole thing.
we stand.
Yeah.
that one was good. Damn
There
you
we go.
too. Damn you. I'm just gonna say Team Cap all the way. So
Wow.
let's break this down. Who's Team Cap?
Always and forever.
Yeah, who's Team
we
Cap?
got Scarlet Witch,
Yeah,
Ant-Man,
yeah,
Hawkeye,
yeah.
Sam Wilson,
Falcon.
Falcon. There you go.
Yes.
Who else? And there's one more. Bucky.
Yeah. I feel like we're missing somebody. Or is that everybody?
Olsen.
Coulson. There we go.
And then we got Team Iron Man, which is obviously Iron Man,
Black Widow.
Natasha, yes,
Vision.
mm-hmm,
Rhodey.
yes,
War Machine.
Spidey,
Spider-Man.
and Black Panther's like sort of just on his own.
Yeah, he's in the middle.
He's got his own agenda in this one. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be different. What were your guys' favorite parts of this movie?
I'd say anything with Black Panther.
Yeah. How did you guys like his portrayal of Black Panther?
Perfect.
Awesome. Amazing.
His suit is freaking up. That's probably the best looking suit I've seen in anything, actually.
Yeah.
I would have to say, yeah, anything having to do with him, but that whole car chase scene, or the foot chase. Do you guys think, like, okay, I'm kind of being biased towards Cap here, but do you think he would have caught up at all if they kept running or not?
I mean, he's keeping steady ground.
Yeah, but he was like ways behind them.
Yeah, probably after a while he'd slow down.
Dude.
Yeah, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't think so. He grabbed an Audi
Yeah,
to catch up.
sure.
Um,
Sponsored.
so that part was awesome. The helicopter part will always be like in my top 5 memorable Cap scenes.
He's freaking flexing.
I know people behind those bears were like laughing, like as if they're like making fun of the flex, but I'm like, the dude's in pain, man. He's trying to stop his friend from leaving, and he's holding down a damn helicopter. But I saw like a funny comment, and they're like talking about Cap strength when you guys should be applauding the bar that he's holding for not coming off.
For real, that's a strong bar, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, then I saw another meme that also I can't get out of my head with it was playing the I've been really trying, baby. Well, Bucky was looking at Cap pulling the helicopter towards him.
Wow.
Another one of my favorite scenes was probably when we saw Scott Lang. Him and Spidey really stole the show.
Did he grab his
Yeah,
pecs?
they were perfect.
Ant-Man grabbed Cap's pecs?
Yeah, he did. He was checking them out. They're both just like amazing.
Yeah.
Like they just added that dimension that the movie needed because it was so serious, right? But there were some parallels between this, because you're the Marvel expert here, Bears. There's some parallels between this and the comics, even though it was its own story, right?
Yes, as its own entity, it was fantastic. It was as accurate as they could
Yeah,
representation of the comic Civil War.
yeah. Because like the bombing thing actually kind of for people that know something about Civil War, how Nitro was the kind of like the cause of it, right? The start of it.
Yeah, it was like New Warriors or something like that.
Yeah. And then we have Brock, who kind of blew himself up in that way.
Yeah.
And he was pretty awesome. But he did tease that he might be coming back. So we'll talk about that after. That whole beginning sequence is amazing.
I love the teamwork, yo.
I know. Wanda she's
So
my favorite.
powerful.
Yes, she's my favorite female superhero character. And then Vision was... Everybody actually had their own quirky quip in this. Even Bucky, as tragic as he is. He was really funny
Bucky
in
and
this.
Falcon. best couple.
Yeah,
Dude, those three, just all three of those guys, I could watch a movie forever.
Yeah.
Just not even in suits, just Steve Rogers, Bucky Barnes, and Sam Wilson. Just like they could be out going like clothes shopping at the mall, and I would watch 2 hours of that.
Exactly.
in a VW buggy. That was so funny. She's like,
Stay incognito.
I don't think you understand the concept of a getaway car, and he pulls up and you got like them trying to like root for the boy with Sharon, and then he's like, can you move over please? He's like, no. So the airport scene, that was an amazing, just how long was that? 15 minutes of pure awesome.
Yes.
Did you guys think at all that maybe people on both in a way people on both sides went down, but like did you have an idea how that was going to end, like walking into the theater?
No, I did not.
Yeah. I just thought like every side member
Yeah.
would go down, and then the two main people would be remaining, like Cap and Iron Man. But it's pretty sick to see freaking Ant-Man grow.
That was amazing.
No. If anything makes you feel old, it was that part right there.
Yeah.
When Spider-Man was talking about the AT-ATs.
Oh yeah. From
Have you ever seen that super old movie, Empire Strikes Back? Oh, go back to Twitter, you youngin'.
Okay, so let's break this down. Each
Okay.
fight, right?
All right.
You got Cap really surprised me because I didn't think that he was gonna actually be able to take Black Panther, and he held his ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And he also held his ground against Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That surprised me too. He owned him like twice, and then dropped the hanger thing on him. And Spider-Man was really good too. His it's exactly how we, or at least we want him to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
People were talking shit. I always believed that Tom Holland would be a good Spider-Man.
I was actually one of those crap. Well, I wasn't really crap talking. I was just I didn't know how I was gonna feel hearing a kid portray the role, but he's really really good at playing both Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
Yeah. Dude, he nailed that New York accent
Yeah, he did.
for a British kid.
Yeah, he's really good. I can't wait to see what he does in the next coming years. And then you got Bucky having to deal with Black Panther. They really showcase his abilities too. He was owning people back in his apartment in Berlin. Or was that Berlin where Cap found him?
I think that was Bucharest.
I don't know what
And
that is.
that's where, what do you call it, was Agents, the other episode.
Oh, they were,
When
yeah.
they found Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
Radcliffe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to that scene, that was also an amazing sequence when they first met Black Panther going into the running scene. But yeah, so we got that. And then we got the funny Spider-Man versus Falcon and Bucky.
Yeah, dude, he freaking caught Bucky's hand.
Yeah. I mean, he could catch a car.
I know, but
People forget how strong Spider-Man is.
yeah, I totally didn't know how strong he was until then.
Yeah.
Whoa,
He could lift,
metal
like,
arm?
what, like 10 tons or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I
Something
didn't
like that.
realize that.
And I think since he's still a kid, he's only had the powers. He hasn't really fully developed
Yeah,
them.
he's had it for what, 6 months?
Yeah.
Or a couple months?
Because remember the Tobey
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire version lifted like stuff that was like crazy. Like he stopped the train. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see something along those lines towards like when he gets older. He did a lot of like those flipping kicks. Cap did. He did it to Spidey, and he did it to War Machine.
Very true.
And then you got Giant Man just wrecking shop.
Did you see? It looked so epic. He was running on the stairs, but he's only moving like half an inch.
He's so funny. Like, actually, his entrance was so epic because he grabbed the shield back from Spidey.
Yeah.
And his entrance was epic. Spidey's entrance coming into that. Yeah. So Ant-Man, actually, Cap's team was pretty OP in their own right because Wanda was kind of handling multiple people all at once. Vision, I didn't really see Vision up until that part where he blasted his teammate out of the sky.
He tried to stay out of it as much as he could, right?
Yeah, he did. That's okay. That makes sense because I was like, where is he while all this is happening? Rhodey's like his reactions to like everything happening around him was so hilarious. Just like you see Scott Lang grow, it grabs him. He's like, what the crap? That was amazing. That whole entire action sequence.
Paul Rudd and Tom Holland as their respective roles.
Perfect.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Hawkeye was obviously awesome. He came back to help out Team Cap.
I actually bought like the first 2 issues of the latest run of Hawkeye because of that.
Nice. Yo, he actually put up a fight against Vision. I was surprised.
Yeah.
And then Wanda dropped him through the floor. Does anybody have some orange slices? Everybody in theater is laughing so loud. He's so random. What else did he said something really funny during that part too. He's like, I got something really
This
big.
is your conscience.
Oh yeah. And
When
Tony's
he's taking down Tony's suit.
He's so OP, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And then he was saying like, I got something pretty big. I tried it once in a lab. I passed out. And
Here, Cap, throw this at this.
what he thought was a water truck.
Oh, I thought that was a water truck.
That scene was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I already mentioned the Red Wing part where he he grabbed Spidey.
Yeah.
And then what's his name? Bucky's like, you couldn't have done that earlier. And then Falcon's like, I hate you.
Dude, they had like the perfect bromance going on. It's amazing. I love it.
We could quickly touch on Sharon and Peggy too before we move forward.
Rip it, pepperoni, Peggy.
I know. I really thought we were gonna see her. I thought it was gonna be open casket or something. But yeah.
So
never for spaghetti.
But it pushes forward the Steve and Sharon story, which finally the guys gonna get some about damn time.
Yeah, they just jumped right into that.
I mean,
I knew they were gonna get together.
Yeah.
It's like that's the way it goes, but I didn't think they were just gonna be like, bam.
You feel it building though, like throughout the thing, like up until. I mean, it's a little rushed, but she did help them do all that stuff.
And Bucky and Sam had the exact same look on their face as I did.
My man.
You know the car ride was awkward as hell for the next little while.
Yeah.
Steven and Sharon sitting in a tree. AISSING.
And we forgot to say T'Chaka, he died. That was really sad. That's what fueled the Black Panther revenge mission. Oh, Rhodey gets shot down, paralyzed.
By a distracted Vision.
I know. Oh, that's funny.
Because if there was like a strange similarity and like camaraderie between him and Scarlet Witch.
Yes.
Both don't know the depths of their powers, right? So
yeah.
They're both like, man, what can we do? Why are we here? What do we do? Like, it feels like some connection to her.
And I like how they still throw it in like that. Really, I don't know if it was a little funny to me, but I'm not sure for you guys. Like, it was a very serious moment when Rhodey was down, right?
Yeah.
But then Falcon's like, "I'm sorry, man," and then he just blasts him. Yeah. I don't know why. I just laughed at that part because it's just like it's silent and it was kind of funny. But yeah, the rest of the team gets while Cap and Bucky get away, and Natasha helps them. And they go to... I'm looking right at it, too.
Siberia.
Yeah. To find more answers. Because they're following Helmut Zemo, who's introduced very early on. And he sabotaged the whole capture on Bucky by having him get caught by the CIA. Was that what it was that Everett Ross worked with? Everett Ross was Morgan... I was about to say Morgan Freeman. Martin Freeman and Sharon. So they caught him. And then Bucky... got out because of the red room words. Yeah, man, that's sad. Imagine you can't control anything because of just... Do you know what the significance of those words were? I mean, I kind of get the freight car one, but I didn't get anything else.
They're just like a series of words that they use to reset the brain kind of thing. They don't actually have any significance per se.
Okay.
Just imagine like hypnosis. Like you ever heard those stories of hypnosis where like every time a dude says he says a random word and like the person will cluck like a chicken.
Oh yeah.
That kind of thing.
So like it's like at the snap when I snap my fingers, you will like
kill someone.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's basically they just put a shortcut in there so they could just reset it.
That's messed up. That was actually one of my favorite sequences too. There at the headquarters when he was fighting everybody and just owning everyone.
Oh yeah.
And T'Chaka was like T'Challa was the only one that could fight him, really. And then it led to the whole helicopter thing. So they go to the Siberia and they find Helmut there. What do you guys think about him as a MCU villain?
If Zemo's still around, I think he can make a wonderful villain.
Do you guys
smart enough? He has the diabolical ways about him.
Yeah. But he's got the tragic thing in him too. Like it's like,
what is his storyline in the comics?
I think he's like from a line of bad guys, right?
He was like a successor for Red Skull or something like that.
Oh.
Weren't there like a bunch of them though? There's like Baron Zemo, and then he was like down the line somewhere. Like he's just one of many.
Oh.
Yeah, he was just like a Hydra lieutenant kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
This one they kind of like humanized him a little bit. Like he had like a struggle. Then he kind of tears them apart right there. That's pretty emotional right there. Like Tony finally sided with them. He finally got the idea of what Cap was fighting for.
Yeah.
And then with one video, that was really brutal and messed up. He literally punched Howard Stark's face in.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had the battle royale. Did you guys see that maybe ending differently?
Yeah.
Did you think Cap was gonna get like messed up?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna go that way.
Did you expect him to like lift the dude in the air and throw him to the ground and mash him?
No.
Even with Friday's help?
Yeah.
Yo, Cap, he's a beast, man. I'm glad they gave that to him. Bucky
They
actually
did it that way. That was perfect.
Yeah. And then Bucky with his arm blown off, he's just like, what the fudge, man?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna die.
Yeah, I actually thought Bucky was gonna... I thought it was gonna be like, Rhodey died, and then Bucky would die.
Yeah.
So like the two James would go. We just get the epic brawler beat down. In the comics, how does that fight end, Bears?
In the comics, I think it's Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah.
They teleport everybody to New York, and they have like a massive battle royale.
Whoa.
And it ends up being Stark versus Cap, and then a bunch of like New Yorkers come in to try and stop the fighting,
Yeah.
and then Captain America ends up fighting them, and he realizes what he's doing wrong. He's like, oh my god, like I can't be Captain America anymore, I'm becoming the monster I wanted to stop.
Yeah.
And he just throws down the shield and walks away.
Oh, so it ended differently.
Actually,
but
no,
it's
he
still-
throws down the shield and gives himself up.
Oh, well, in a
Oh.
way that they kind of nodded off to that. He
Yeah.
did. He's like, I mean, that was such a powerful scene. He's
In
like,
their own rendition, yes.
yeah. He's like, don't. He's like, leave that shield. Doesn't belong to you. My dad made that shield, and the Cap's like, okay, I'm gonna just leave it here. And
Oh
he
yeah,
goes
he
up with
can't
his
be
friend.
Captain America anymore. He can't
Yeah.
be the face the public needs.
Yes.
Bears, I feel like your theory from Agents is gonna maybe come
It's
true.
probably
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Dude, see now, what Secret Avengers' role is to work in the shadows, away from the prying eyes of the world.
Yeah.
They get caught, they're going to be disavowed. But until then, they have basically unlimited reign to do whatever they want.
They got Black Panther on their side too.
On the Secret Avengers, I don't think so. He might
But
be
in
actually.
like the
Maybe the new
movie,
run.
the movie sequence.
Yeah, that's good.
Well,
Oh,
it makes
man.
sense because if say Captain America does get quote unquote deaded, or Steve Rogers,
Yeah.
Bucky gets thawed out, sees that Steve Rogers is dead, maybe goes on a rampage, tries to kill Tony, which they see the letter, and then the letter telling Bucky that he should take up the mantle as Captain America.
So ending, they walk out of there. That happens. The letter was delivered by Stanley, meant for Mr. Stank.
Tony
Yes.
Stank.
Tony Stank.
He's helping Rhodey recover, and they're taking refuge in Wakanda. It's just him and Bucky, right? It's not the rest of the team. I thought.
Not yet. Not
Okay.
at that one.
And he went under just until they could find a cure for whatever it is triggering his
They
brain.
can remove the brain conditioning.
Yeah.
He breaks everybody out of the raft.
Yes.
It's kind of out of order, but yeah, that's basically what happens, right?
Yeah.
And
Tells Tony that if you ever need the Avengers, he knows where to find them. And that's pretty much, to me, it sounds like Secret Avengers.
Yes.
I guess we can talk about. Give the mic to Ati real quick. Ask her. What is your favorite part?
Hui. Hui. Hui.
What's the answer?
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part. The first fight that they had at the airport. Was at the airport? At the airport. And when Black Widow let them escape.
That's your favorite part. Okay. That was
Very
actually
nice.
like the third fight. Okay, but it's okay.
Very nice.
First major fight.
But
With all of them.
okay.
With like the whole, like the teams divided.
That's what you like.
Yes.
It's a favorite part.
My favorite part was that the when Tony and Cap clash.
Oh, like it was like
the iconic scene.
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
Cap's holding up the shield, and
yeah.
because that's straight off the cover of the Civil War.
Ah.
That's amazing.
Very nice.
I was like cheering at that point when I saw that.
Yeah. So, what was your top favorite spot? Top favorite moment.
I would have to say when Ant-Man turned into Giant Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a really good part.
Yes.
Mine was him wrecking Tony. Just those final few hits.
Yeah.
Body slamming him and breaking his arc reactor.
Yes, because I didn't expect him to be able to actually hold that armor in place while Tony was trying to. I mean, his suit was damaged, but still, he was just like, "Nah, you ain't going nowhere." Bam. And yeah, that whole scene, that whole ending was just emotional. I loved it. It was awesome. Easter eggs now.
We already mentioned Stan Lee.
Stanley, the cover of Civil War.
Yeah. I just searched this up. The dude that was holding the vial at the beginning,
Yeah.
he's like, if you kill him, I'll drop this.
Yeah.
He was the actual dude, Thanos, in the first Avengers.
Oh, he the motion capture?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah,
That's crazy.
nice. That's a
And
good
also
catch.
the original Doctor that was dead in the tub was one of the Russo brothers.
I like that too.
Uh,
D23, the thing that he was held in, that's a Disney Expo. The thing that Bucky was in,
Yeah.
the little train car or whatever.
Yeah. Red Wing.
Oh yeah,
Sidekick.
that kick.
Yeah, that's so sick that he turned it into it was reincarnated into a drone.
I mean,
That thing helped him out so much.
that would have been awesome to see a real bird, but I guess that would be too crazy, yeah?
Yeah.
If he was actually talking to one. Because he's telling, what's her name, to pet it.
What about Ant-Man riding an arrow?
Oh,
yeah, that's a good one.
Star Wars reference.
Yeah.
Fourth wall breaking. Everything Spider-Man did is currently like a fourth wall breaking experience.
Yo, he should be a sidekick to Deadpool.
Yeah, dude.
You mentioned how Captain's shield doesn't follow the rules of physics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has the raft been, mentioned in any movie or no? This is the first time.
First time shield's ever been mentioned like that, yeah.
So yeah, the raft was finally brought into this, and that's
Oh yeah, the raft, yeah, too. Tony mentioning how ridiculously hot Aunt May is.
She is though. Are we missing anything else?
No.
I would like to say like the like I said, the beginning scene with Nitro and
Yeah.
Crossbones blowing up, the kind of like parallel, I guess.
Yeah. It's not really an Easter egg, but we get to see a piece of Wakanda.
Yes.
Like with the big ass Black Panther.
big ass Black Panther. Yeah. That's freaking awesome.
Also the Spidey signal.
Yes. Isn't that in a comic somewhere?
I have no idea, honestly.
Oh.
I haven't read too many Spider-Man comics.
Oh, you gotta go. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So overall, what did you think about Civil War?
It's really good. I want to watch it again.
Yay! Everybody say bye to Ate Jofi.
Bye-bye.
To rewatch all the Marvel movies now.
Yay.
Nice, because she's watched them out of order. Bye,
Bye-bye.
This movie to me felt like I was watching a vlog with super people. Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't it have like the location stamps? Like that was different.
Yeah.
It was like Berlin,
Bucharest.
yeah, and all those other places.
America.
Moving on from here, what do you think? What's gonna happen next? I don't know how else I could word that.
I'm so convinced and hype
Yeah.
and hoping for Secret Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I hope this goes next.
Because they're gonna rename the two Infinity Wars movies, so maybe it will be that the first, Infinity Wars movie is gonna be us seeing the Secret Avengers doing work around the world.
Well, like the one comic I have here, it's called like "Run the Mission,
Yeah.
Save the World, Don't Get Seen." That's like the tagline of the thing. So if we see like a Secret Avengers movie, they won't be like we might see them working with Shield kind of thing.
Oh.
Shield is also a secret organization again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they won't be on like a global scale. It might be like something as simple as like going to a country, stopping bombs, and nobody ever see.
Okay.
Do you think that since they're with Black Panther, right, Bucky and Cap, do you think we might see Cap in Black Panther's movie? Because they said that it's not going to be an origin story.
That'd be awesome.
Have you guys seen the Ultimate Avengers animated?
No.
Where it's obviously it won't be as like not too similar because they already met, but in that one he goes to ask Captain America for help in defeating an alien, a Hydra alien, a shapeshifter.
Ooh.
So maybe the villain won't be that, but maybe him and Cap, like Cap will be like a secondary for him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type deal.
Yeah.
But that would be awesome. if we saw that. But then who would be the bad guy? Who do you guys know any Black Panther bad guys? I know Killmonger and Man-Ape.
I don't know many.
I don't know either.
And then that guy, the shapeshifter guy from the freaking cartoon. But yeah, that would be awesome. Do you think that they're ever gonna find a cure for Bucky?
Yeah, at some point.
I
can't just leave him on ice. He's a cool character.
Yeah.
And Winter Soldier's like a major. Well, they wrote him in as like a major part of Captain America, right?
Yeah. With Spidey now, what do you see? Do you think Cap's gonna show up in his movie?
I heard rumors that like Tony Stark has a thing with Aunt May.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That was the rumor I heard. I don't have any sources to cite that though, so it's just basically a rumor.
Oh man, what about Pepper?
Oh
What
yeah,
about her?
he had to let her go.
And he let her go. I like them together, man. They're the actual okay Marvel couple. Because now Thor doesn't even have his lady in his movie.
Yeah, Jane's no longer around.
Jane.
Hulk doesn't get Black Widow because he's,
But wait, maybe Thor could end up with Valkyrie or something.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to. So
there's always Hawkeye and his girl.
Oh, Laura. Oh yeah. Okay, the stable couple.
We could always vote on Velma.
Yes.
Hawkeye and Velma.
Zoinks.
Actually, it's Jinkies.
Oh, Jinkies.
Zoinks is a friend.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Shaggy.
Well, yeah, because we got to talk about all these characters.
Sure.
Who else? Yeah, we got. Oh, so next year we got Spider-Man, Thor Ragnarok, and Guardians.
Yes.
Back it up. We got
Strange. Doctor Strange.
That's amazing.
Doctor Strange.
So I guess we're gonna see. Actually, I have no idea what to expect in that movie. I was hoping that maybe Dormammu or somebody, but I have no idea who the bad guy is gonna be there. Because they said Baron Mordo, this MCU version, is not actually like. He's not a full-on bad guy. He's also going after the bad guy, but in his own way. He's more like a rogue, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, he'll obviously have a pivotal role in Infinity War. So they showed it again at the theater before the movie played. They're like live so close together. Like, how do they not like? I guess the universe is slowly building up. So Doctor Strange ended this year, Homecoming, and then Thor, right?
Yes.
And then or is it Homecoming?
I see it here. It says July 7th, 2017, and Ragnarok November 3rd.
And Guardians is before Thor and Ragnarok.
Yeah, it's May.
So we got those three, and then the year after is Black Panther.
Yep. Part 1 May.
Yeah, and then Captain Marvel after that.
Ant-Man.
Oh, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Okay.
Yeah. And then Captain Marvel.
Mm.
Well, that's what I'm reading right now through this like list that they put.
And then we got the Defend. Oh my god, there's just so much Marvel going on here.
It's amazing. It's amazeballs even.
Dude, secret. Like that's what they see. Like that's the opening sequence is the Secret Avengers of the first Infinity Wars. You just see them doing their thing and how like they've been operating over the last couple of years. Do you see whoever sided with Cap as part of that team, and maybe with the addition of Black Widow?
Well, everybody was there. I mean, you have in that prison basically all of the team. Sam Wilson, he'd follow Cap anywhere.
Yeah.
Hawkeye is part of the Secret Avengers. At some point or another, I'm pretty sure it's the new run he is in.
Yeah.
Who else is in the prison?
Wanda.
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Why not? She's a criminal now, so she might as well join the Secret Avengers.
Ant-Man. He's always a criminal.
Ant-Man. Yeah. Scott Lang was a prominent member of the Secret Avengers. She does quite good things there.
Sweet.
Moon Knight, I heard that he was coming around.
So maybe that's how like they introduce him. Like it's just like new faces with the team, right?
He's basically like a Batman of the Marvel Universe, right?
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
He's a billionaire, but with like multiple personalities.
Yeah.
That he can like emulate Cap and all that.
Yo.
Not emulate, just like
he can like basically copy anything except for things that take superhuman effort.
Yeah,
is that the guy?
About right.
All right.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, maybe that's the way that because this is a lot of characters they got to introduce before the Infinity Wars, right? So
it's I guess supposed to be what 65 heroes.
Right now, 68 are confirmed. The list is probably gonna grow. So maybe they're just gonna toss him in that first movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, just they're already running part of the team and dude, that's so hype, man. That's so awesome. I don't even know. We'll probably have to do like a whole separate superhero spotlight as to what each movie is going to contain once we get more details. But
yeah,
based off of this, where do you see, other than, you know, banging Spidey's aunt, Tony Stark's character going? Like, is he gonna be just in the background giving Peter tech and stuff?
Peter, who's your daddy?
Well, if it follows the comics like it's currently doing, what he ends up doing is like he runs the Avengers still.
Yeah.
But he continues to lay groundwork.
Yeah.
Because the Civil War was just like part of a series of initiatives that they wanted to introduce.
Yeah.
That being Hank Pym, Reed Richards, and Tony Stark, in order to safeguard superheroes and all that.
Yeah.
Allow them to do their jobs. So if he's going to follow that trend, I would imagine he's probably going to set up for more superheroes or more political role.
Who else would you like to see pop up?
Reed Richards.
Yeah, Fantastic Four.
I would love to see him in the Marvel Universe.
About damn time. Would you guys keep... I wouldn't mind keeping the cast that was in the Fox one. They're really good. It's just the
story. But if you had to recast them, who would you pick?
That's hard. I'd say Zac Efron as Human Torch.
I would have to say somebody like obscure. I don't know. I can't see anybody like mainstream Hollywood being Human Torch now. It's been so many. It's have to be somebody new. Kind of like Tom Holland kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's up and coming?
I don't know. That'd be sick if Alex Pettyfer was.
Oh, he's not too mainstream, so yes, I like that one.
Ben Grimm could be like anybody, really.
Ben Grimm?
He could be anybody, and really, it's freaking basically a CGI role.
That's true.
Invisible Woman.
Amber Heard.
I like it.
There we go.
She's DC trader.
Really?
Yeah, she's Mara. She's Aquaman's wife.
Alice Eve.
I like it.
Who that is?
Alice Eve is from Star Trek. The one that's in She's Out of My League.
Oh, okay.
With Jay Baruchel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Christopher Ritter.
You remember who we're talking about? She's like the big chested lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, her.
Jessica Jones' friend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you know her or not, because it's like...
Is my voice sarcastic? Yes.
You know her.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god, do you know... I'm gonna look it up right now. Look, this is what she looks like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, seriously, yes.
Yeah, you do. And Mr. Fantastic. Eon Graffoud, if that's how you pronounce his name. He will always forever be Mr. Fantastic.
I'm trying to,
in my mind.
not picture him as Mr. Fantastic.
It's hard to see who else could be. Ross Marquand?
Oh, from Walking Dead?
Mm-hmm. Or let's just say, let's have Norman Reedus play Mr. Fantastic. There, that's my cast.
Just, he has a crossbow with him.
Dude, I'm excited. This movie is definitely like a stepping stone into something that's going to get crazy.
Yes, very much so.
What about Scott Adkins?
Sounds familiar.
He's in Doctor Strange.
Oh
yeah.
He played Deadpool in Origins. And I'm gonna stick by the thing as to like when they go up to fight Thanos, the main Avengers that we know and some other heavy hitters will go up into space with Doctor Strange and everything, and the Defenders will defend the Earth. Finally, I just want to see them on the big screen, even if it's just for like 20 minutes of them fighting people down below. That'd be amazing. Don't you guys want to see Charlie Cox on the big screen?
Yes.
And Jessica Jones on the big screen.
Yes.
And Luke Cage on the big screen.
Yes.
I just want to see him next to the rest of the Avengers.
Yes.
I want to see him meet Cap. Dude, I'm so excited.
The beginning of a friendship.
And then just toss in Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool in there somewhere.
Yes.
I'm saying if anybody could pull strings for him showing up even for like a second there, that'd be amazing.
He could do it.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
And you guys did hear though that the two parts are going to be separate, right?
Like separate stories?
Yes. The
Infinity Wars?
Yes, that's why they're going to retitle it. Do you think
Wow.
the first part will have something to do with the Infinity Gauntlet, and then the second part will have to do with the Infinity? Because aren't those just two different things, Bears?
Infinity Gauntlet and Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yes and no. I mean, they could be two different things.
I don't really have access to like all the details, but from what I read, the Infinity Gauntlet was mainly them against Thanos, and then the Infinity War or something like that had to do with I might pronounce this wrong, Magus, who is Adam Warlock's like other side.
Sounds familiar, yes.
Yeah, and then Thanos like essentially helps the Avengers and them take him down or something like that.
Very nice.
Dude, I'm so excited. It's
super good.
It's
Dude, this Marvel MCU is going places.
This is like it's all the hype. It like lives up to it too. Like each Captain America film got better each time.
This is the
You know what I'm saying?
decade of superheroes.
Yes, they can do no wrong.
It's the golden age of
Yes.
movies.
Yes. You see, like it just like came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did.
Like all the superhero stuff is starting to build.
Yeah, because I remember in high school when Iron Man came out, everyone's like, "Whoa, it's Iron Man!"
Yeah.
know
In
what I'm
terms
saying?
of like movies.
Yeah. What do you guys rate this?
7.
What?
That's a Steven with PH. I rate this. Fuck.
7.
This is honestly, I'd have to say, my favorite Marvel movie today.
Okay, okay, we'll do that. Top 5 then. Is this?
Dallin.
I say yeah. This was my favorite. Winter Soldier, the first Avengers, Guardians, and then Ultron.
Oh.
Do we count the other Marvel movies like Fox properties, Sony properties?
No.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, let's just put Deadpool.
Okay, so Captain America 3, 2, Deadpool, Captain America 1, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers. Both of them in the same spot because I couldn't decide between the two.
Could we have Spider-Man? The old Spider-Man?
Yeah, go. Do it.
Like even
Spider-Man 3.
Well, yes, exactly.
what's your top movie?
Spider-Man 3. No, I'd say this one is top.
Mhm.
Next is Ultron, then Deadpool, then Spider-Man 3, and then Guardians.
Nice. Winter Soldier's not in there.
It'd
bonk you on the
probably be right under Guardians.
Okay. It's understandable. Any final thoughts? Did this movie... we're all probably going to have the same answer. Did it live up to your hype?
This met
Yes.
and exceeded the hype that I had going on.
I'm so glad it took the road that it did at the end. Nobody died.
It took a lot of unexpected turns, which was good for me.
Yeah.
Which I like. It's very nice.
Dude, this is the first part in a very long phase of movies.
Yeah. Did this kick off phase 3?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Ant-Man ended the last phase. This started this.
Yay.
I'm so excited. So, with that being said, you guys, go leave your comments down below on what you thought about Captain America, the trilogy as a whole, and Civil War. And leave a like down below. Like, you have to leave a like because this movie was amazing. Please.
Over to my channel, Code X07, where we got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the other half of Marvel.
Be sure to check out our movie palette as well as social links down below. And don't forget to leave your hashtags with all your thoughts, comments, theories as to what's going to happen and stuff.
Hashtag Team Cap or Team Iron Man.
Yes.
But we're going to block people that say Team Iron Man. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he's just playing.
Or are we?
Oh, we forgot. Sorry, before we go ahead. The shield. Well, after he dropped it. So what do you think he's gonna use after? Do you think he's
Coulson's just gonna hand him the what do you call it one?
From S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
Oh,
Could you send my cards?
He read someone a note. He's like, "Dear Captain, I sent you this nifty holographic shield, and in return, I'd like you to sign my vintage cards." Love.
Well, they don't know Coulson's alive, and I'm pretty sure they plan on keeping it that way.
Oh, so just give him a Coulson will just call himself like, I don't know.
Daisy Johnson will show up, give him a gift.
Oh,
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome. Oh man, there's so much to be excited about. But you guys, yes, please go check out Bear's channel for Agents of Shield, because it correlates a lot with the stuff that we're talking about.
It really did,
here.
yeah. That's insane how it's still part of the MCU.
Yeah, and we will
or is part of the MCU.
Yeah, we will probably be seeing the consequences or the outcome of it play out onto Agents the last couple episodes. So go check it out, please. Right, Bears?
Yeah.
Go check out our movie pilot. We'll have a pretty detailed post on there about the movie and the rest of Marvel, DC, and okay. Captain America Civil War. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.